Good morning, Dio. I'm Jenny Williams, and welcome to our staff admin interview. We are going to be interviewing the 3 admin we have here, and I'm just going to be asking them some questions. So let's start off by each person saying their name, their job role, anything about their family, and a fun fact about themselves.
Okay, so I'm Mrs. Berry. I'm the new principal at Del Oro, and I'm so excited to be here. Family, it's the most important thing to me. I have 2 wonderful children, a son-in-law, 2 grand dogs, and ties into my fun fact. I just found out I'm going to be a grandmother. I know I don't look old enough to be, but that's okay. My daughter is due in March, so we're expecting a St. Patrick's baby on the way.
I'm Mr. Zerwas. I'm an assistant principal here. I have 4 kids, and one of them is my oldest, is a freshman here. Hi, Carson. Hope you're doing well in your class right now. And my wife teaches here as well, so it's a family affair. And my fun fact is that I'm a runner, and I've run over 20 marathons.
Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Jackson. I am one of your assistant principals as well, and my family, I have 3 kids. My oldest, Maddie Jackson, shout out, whoop whoop, is a sophomore this year. And then I have a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old. Fun fact about me is I'm an only child.
I don't know if it switches. All right, well, thank you guys so much. Very fun facts. It's great to get to know you. Now, the next question is, what is one positive thing that has come out of online learning, and what is one challenging thing?
I think one of the most positive things coming out of online learning is just watching it happen. Teachers are making it work every day. Students are logging on and doing well. They're persevering, and we couldn't be prouder of all the things that you're doing. I think challenging is it's a different format and things that we're all still getting used to, but I think it's going to serve us well, especially for those of you heading off to college soon or in the future, or even in job opportunities. You're going to have those online platforms, and this is becoming a good experience for you. So challenging, yet something that's hopefully you're going to be able to use in your future as well.
Yeah, well said. So I agree. Absolutely. There's the benefits that come out of it is getting to see teachers and students figuring it out. It's a hard, new experience, and it's new to everybody. And to watch you all every day try something new and grow your brains in a way that's different, it feels like a cool experience.
I think one of the most impressive advantages to this online learning so far has been the ability for you guys to network with each other to help each other out through this. So working on classes together to help support each other with learning has been just really fun to see, and inspiring that you'll get through this together. I think on a personal standpoint, the challenge for me is recognizing all of you on campus. You've changed a lot over the last 7 months, and so if I stare at you really hard, just say your name, like remind me, because I'm trying to recognize you through a mask, and it's challenging.
Great.
Perfect. That's good. Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Those were great answers. Now the next question is, have you picked up any Netflix binges over quarantine?
Go, Mr. Zerwas.
I definitely. So yeah, Netflix is kind of my spirit animal, and the one that I'm into right now, my wife and I are watching every night, is The Umbrella Academy.
I love it.
If you haven't seen it, it's pretty excellent. Lots of kind of figuring it out going on, so that's one that we're into right now.
Yeah, our family too, big Umbrella Academy fans, but also I'm on now my 4th time watching the entire season of Gilmore Girls. That's my guilty pleasure.
So for me, that's a tough one, just because I think when quarantine first started, I had never watched The Big Little Lies, and so because I was a former English teacher, I had to read the book first, and that went by the wayside. But then once COVID struck, I had time to do that, so The Big Little Lies seasons 1 and 2 for sure. And then I'm a kind of a Hallmark Channel junkie, so I spend a lot of time at Hallmark Channel. The Christmas marathon's coming up. I'm very excited.
Those are all amazing shows. I'm so glad you haven't been binging them. Now we have some personal questions. The next question is from Mr. Zerwas. We've gotten multiple comments about why is John B on our campus? Why does he need money for a haircut? So Mr. Zerwas, would you like to comment on your recent new hairstyle?
Well, so I'm a pretty rhythmic. I get a haircut every about 2 months. That's been my rhythm for the past few years. And my haircut was due right about March 20th, and then everything shut down, and then I haven't been to the barber since. And I'm waiting. I just figure either my wife will eventually tell me like it's time to cut it, and I'll do it myself, or I'll just wait until everything feels totally safe and I'm able to go back to the barber.
Gotcha. Great answer. Thank you for commenting. The next question is for Mrs. Berry. How much online shopping have you done during quarantine?
Well, I'm a little afraid to admit it. My stance for a long time was I shouldn't venture into the online shopping world. The license plate on my car says Shopper Girl. Spend a lot of time in the malls, or at least I used to, till they all closed down. So then I was kind of forced to go into the online mode. And I'm not going to lie, there's probably at least a package or two, sometimes a day, every week. And then I try to space it out when my husband says, "Are we getting more packages?" But there's always something fun. So yes, online shopping has become my new thing.
That's great. There is always something fun.
There really is.
All right, the next question is from Miss Jackson. What is one thing that you have bought just because quarantine made you do it?
I would say anything that has popped up on TikTok can now be found in my house.
Oh, yes.
My favorite are the Trader Joe finds. So any fun snack or new food product or skincare product, I'm pretty obsessed with those.
That is so hard to resist all of the TikTok buys. Alrighty, and the next question is from a student. They are asking, what are some things that they can do as students to show you guys how much they appreciate and support you?
I think it's really sweet that question was asked, for one thing, and I think you're doing it every day by coming and wearing your mask and observing the protocols and trying your hardest, and we're just so excited to see students on campus again. It's amazing when I first started here, and entering into the distance learning, the bells would ring and it's a ghost town, nothing would happen, and then once the bells rang and students were shuffling, it's just such a different energy and so exciting to see you guys here. So
Yeah.
for me, keep doing it, keep coming, keep working hard in your classes, and keep each other, keep bolstering each other's spirits, because this can be a difficult time, but the more you support each other, the better we're all going to be together.
Yeah. One of the things that's really special about Del Oro that's not the case at every other school is there's a culture here where you all are just really friendly, and it's so nice having not experienced that after everything was shut down in March until we got to see you guys back on campus recently. It's just a reminder of how fun it is just to have people saying hi all day and waving and being friendly and smiling, even though we can't see your mouth, smiling with your eyes, has been really great. So keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I think to piggyback off of that one, be kind to each other. Be kind to each other at school, and be kind to each other over social media. Be kind to each other in public. This is a hard time that we're going through, and there is definitely a lot of division in our world. And if we could just make sure that we are practicing kindness and respect and showing that to each other, that's the best way you can support our culture at DO.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Those are great answers. All right, the next question is that we've heard that you guys have a lot of funny stories to tell from on campus, at least Miss Berry. So what is the most embarrassing or funniest story that you have from working at the school district?
Luckily, it said from working at the school district. So I have been in the district a long time, actually my entire career. I started out as an English teacher at Placer High School, then was an AP there, and now I'm fortunate enough to be principal here. And I was trying to think, because I'm sure over the years there's been a lot of really funny and embarrassing stories. But one that really came to mind was I was teaching English, and back in the day they mounted the TVs, those big box TVs, up at the top near the ceiling in classrooms. And so to show a movie, you had to kind of climb up on a desk to put the VHS tape in, I know. We don't have to do that anymore, thankfully. And so I was doing that, and I climbed up on the seat of the desk, and my class was anxiously awaiting for the movie to start, and I popped it in, and I went to step off, and the heel of my shoe caught, and I just ended up on my back between 2 rows of desks with the students looking over at me. And I think we all had the shocked expression, and then they were very gracious. They did help me, but all was fine. I was just, embarrassed. I'm sure my face was very red.
Yes.
When I was a teacher here a number of years ago, and when there's a feature in Google Docs, you might have experienced it, where you can click on the button that says like speech to text, and you can dictate and it'll write it for you. When this first came out, I wanted to show my students, and so I pulled it up on the big screens in the classroom, and I clicked the button and I said something like, "Hey everybody, watch this, it's just typing what I say." And apparently the technology wasn't great then, because it said something really offensive on all of the big screens. And so I quickly kind of closed everything out and pretended it didn't happen.
Oh no.
I'm not sure I have any embarrassing moments. I pretty much, don't ever put myself out there to be embarrassed. But maybe today's the day.
Today could be the
Today
day.
could be the day. Today could be the day.
Alright, well, we will make an update to give back to Ms. Jackson on her embarrassing moment. But the next question is from a student, or multiple students actually, are asking, what are the updates on sports? When are they returning? When can we use the facilities? Just anything on that.
Yeah. So, sports update. I wish we knew, all the details, and I wish that, like all of you, we're hoping that eventually and soon we're back to normal. Right now, we do have some sports going on, doing some conditioning practices, and it's really fun to be out there after school and to see football and water polo and lacrosse and baseball happening now. And I know that tennis is planning to start up in the near future. As far as the seasons, everything's kind of been condensed into 2 seasons, and it looks like a beginning of January start to games, beginning of December start to kind of more official practices. So that's where we're at now. All of that could change, hopefully change for the better instead of the worse, but we're still kind of in a wait and see time for that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for updating. That's great to know. The next question is just simply, what do you like most about your job?
Well, for me, this is a new job, and it's been challenging, but I'm really a people person, so I like working with people. I like trying to work together to figure out solutions to issues. I love talking to people. I really love the students. I get a lot of energy from them being on campus, and so I think all of that and being here and immersed in school culture is big for me. I miss that we're not able to have some things. October rolled around and we'd be gearing up for homecoming week and who are we playing on this day, and I'm missing those things, but I'm super appreciative of the creativity of our teachers on campus to come up with a different way of still promoting culture. So I love a lot of things about my job, but those are just a few.
Yeah. Good. I agree. Working with students and getting to care for and support you all is fantastic. Also, one of the things that's special about Del Oro that you guys might not have any other experiences, but the staff at Del Oro, I love just getting to work with a really kind and thoughtful and positive staff here. And so that's one thing that I love about what I do.
When I was teaching, I used to find my biggest inspiration and just love of my job in watching students try new foods and be successful in what they're doing. And now I have this flip side where I'm watching teachers be successful in what they're doing, or find inspiration, or find this new, light that they didn't see before, and that's been really inspiring. So working with staff who think positively has really been one of the things I love most about working at Del Oro.
That's great, and we're so glad to have you guys on our campus with us. But okay, the next question is, what is your hidden talent? And if you have one, feel free to give us a little demonstration.
So, I guess not necessarily a hobby of mine, I wouldn't say, but one of the things that I did incorporate into my life over quarantine has been TikTok. Maddie has been teaching myself and our family. What I'm going to show to you is not a demonstration of her teaching ability, more my lack of talent. And this would be really fun and make it less intimidating if you joined us too. So if you are in a spot where you can get up and do the dance, you know it. It's chicken wing. Enough said, right? So you're gonna do chicken wing with me, and we'll do it together. And if you can't hear me, sing, right? Sing along.
It's so good.
Wait, so what were you saying about your most
Yeah, did you want to go back to that?
So one time I was on a news show and did chicken wings.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
Follow Miss Jackson 3 on TikTok, and you'll see more content of amazing dancing.
Yay.
Wait, so 20 minutes ago, Mrs. As we were kind of getting in here and getting ready, Mrs. Jackson was practicing, and she said, "Why don't we just all do it together?" And Mrs. Jerry and I looked at her and said, "No."
No. It was a little more complicated for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe next time.
She's had a lot of practice. Maybe next time.
Maybe spend a little time learning that one, just a little.
Well, you guys?
I don't know. My hidden talent will stay hidden, apparently. So, yeah.
No worries.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's looking for the best sale ever or those kind of things.
For
I'm
sure.
really quick on computing how much off something is. Yep, I'm gonna stay hidden as well.
Oh, totally understood. That would be a very hard act to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even worry. All right, well, that's about the end. Is there anything else that you want to let us know that you just want to say to everyone while you have everyone here on broadcast?
Go ahead.
Who's going?
Go ahead.
You already started.
Yeah, you
I was
started.
like ready. I was ready to say that we're approaching midterms next week, and that's the halfway point. And I just want to make sure you all know that we're here for you. We're supporting you. Your teachers are supporting you. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need some support or you're feeling apprehensive about midterms. You can get through this semester and be successful. So don't give up. Keep working hard. Keep putting in that effort.
Yeah, I agree, absolutely. Let's take care of each other as a community. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends, and we are definitely better in this together.
And I wholeheartedly agree with both of them and everything that they've shared. And I would like to just personally express a thank you to all of you for giving me such a warm welcome here. And I am super proud to be a Golden Eagle now. So I'm proudly wearing pink today, and I'm embracing the black and gold every Friday. And so thank you for all that you're doing and continue to do. And I agree. We're all here together. We're in it together, and we are definitely better together.
For sure. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out today. We are so grateful to have you as our staff and just to be on campus. But yeah, that's all we have for you today. Have a great Friday, and you stay golden.
You stay.
Eagles.
I want to.
Oh, sorry. You say.
No, I want to.
Okay.
You stay.